Hey, hello everybody. This is Ralph, and in this video, I'm going to be answering the question, what is the role of a sponsor in online business? And I'll be giving 5 tips on either finding or becoming a good sponsor, because this is a question that really cuts both ways, both for sponsors themselves and sponsorees. What is the proper role of a sponsor? And that's what I'll be talking about from my own personal opinion. Opinions may vary and most likely will, but this is what I see as being the proper role of a sponsor. And we'll start by talking about what a sponsor is not. Okay, so what a sponsor is not. A sponsor is not someone who will do the work for you. When you join an online business opportunity or a biz op, it is your business. It is your responsibility to run your business. Unfortunately, some people out there think that that's the sponsor's job. And this includes some sponsors out there. I have seen some sponsors in some opportunities I have been in who will send out emails to the people that they're sponsoring saying, hey, this is so-and-so, I'm your sponsor, and I'm doing a lot of this work for you. And they'll just go out of their way to do a lot of the stuff for the people that they sponsor that the people that they sponsor should be doing for themselves. And what this does, it creates an environment in which the people that join a business think that I don't have to do anything. I don't have to promote. I don't have to make sales. All I have to do is sit back and watch my sponsor do all the work. And that's not the way a business should be run. You know, when you create your own business or when you join a business opportunity, you need to go in there with the knowledge that you are expected to do the work of promoting that business, making sales, and making things happen. And if you think that your sponsor is going to do all that for you, well, I say you're wrong. You know, you're joining the business for the wrong reasons. You need to be willing to do the work needed to improve your own life, your own business, yourself. So, yeah, a sponsor is not someone who is going to do all the work for you. Okay, now with that being said, what is a sponsor? A sponsor is, I've got 3 points relating to this, someone to help answer your questions. If you have a question about the opportunity, a sponsor is somebody that you should be able to either email or call up on the phone or communicate with on Facebook, LinkedIn, X, what have you, and be there to help answer your questions. Also, sponsor is someone who should be there to help guide when you ask. Sponsors are not psychics. They cannot really read your mind and know when you need help. But when you reach out to ask a question, to ask for help, sponsor should be somebody who is available to, help guide you and answer your questions, but also help guide you when you ask. And then my next point, a sponsor should be someone to help inspire and motivate you. Now, you're not going to see this in every sponsor, but I think when you find a sponsor that strives to be inspirational and motivational, that's definitely an extra plus right there. Someone to not only send out emails saying, hey, join me in this, upgrade to the next level and buy this extra stuff. Sponsor should also be somebody who sends out emails to you, inspiring you, motivating you, letting you know what the opportunity has to offer that maybe, you didn't realize before, and to just help to inspire and motivate you. Now, not all sponsors do this, but when you find somebody that strives to do that, In my opinion, those are some serious extra credit points that you are being blessed with right there. So 3 points on what a good sponsor is, what a good sponsor should be: someone to help answer your questions, help guide you when you ask for guidance, and someone to help inspire and motivate you.
Okay, now with all that having been said, you've done your homework, you think you found a sponsor that is going to be a great one to join in a business opportunity, and you join that business opportunity, and in spite of your best efforts, your sponsor goes MIA, missing in action. He doesn't respond to your emails, he's not there to take your phone calls. What do you do? Unfortunately, this does happen, and there's really not a whole lot you can do about it, but you can succeed even if your sponsor goes missing in action by following my tip here in tip number 5. And that is use group resources and training. Every home business opportunity that I have been in has what they call fast start training. All the good ones have some sort of fast start training. And what I have found is that 9 times out of 10, all the questions that you have concerning the business opportunity, how to get started, how to get going, stuff like that, all those questions are going to be answered in the Fast Start training, at least 90% of them. So make sure that you go through your Fast Start training, open up your back office, go into your back office, find that training, and get going there. Now, once you do that, if you still have questions, another resource that people overlook is the frequently asked questions page. And you can find this probably in almost every business opportunity out there. And these are questions that are just asked so frequently that they create a special page just to answer those questions. So if you have a question that's not answered in the Fast Start training, check the FAQ page, see if your answer is there. Another resource, again, that every good business opportunity is going to have is either a Facebook group or a LinkedIn group or at least a Telegram group where leaders and followers in the business opportunity are present to help welcome you in, answer any questions, and it's a good place to be networking with other folks in that business community. So be sure to reach out, join the whatever group your business opportunity has, and ask any questions in there that are not covered in Fast Start training FAQ page. And, if your sponsor has gone AWOL, okay, Facebook group or other group is another good place to look. And then finally, this is a option that a lot of people overlook. If your sponsor isn't responsive for whatever reason, you can reach out to your upline. And by your upline, I mean folks who are like your sponsor's sponsor and your sponsor's sponsor's sponsor, and everybody from your sponsor on up to the people who own the business. And a lot of people are reluctant to reach out to their upline. But, what I found is that when I have done that, generally people are more than happy to talk with me and to answer any questions that I might have. And I was in a network marketing opportunity where I brought in a new guy, didn't really know English that well, didn't really know the business that well, but he was very enthusiastic about bringing in other people. And one guy came in, brought in by the guy that I brought in, my sponsoree, and he was asking questions that my sponsoree couldn't answer. So this guy just skipped the chain of command and reached out to me with his questions. And I sat down with him, and through the course of about a 10-minute phone call, answered his questions, got him going in that particular network marketing opportunity. And I didn't mind doing it at all because he was in my downline. I may not have brought him in personally, but I was willing to help. And in any good business opportunity, you know, people are going to be looking out for one another. And so don't be shy about reaching out to your upline if all else has failed. So, yeah, remember to do that. Okay, now one more thing to keep in mind, and that is there are some truly excellent home business opportunities out there where having a sponsor or not having a sponsor is really no big deal because the community is actually set up so that it's virtually self sponsoring. And by that, I mean that the community is set up to where the owners are there and they are so involved in the community, so active in the community, that you can talk to the owners, get your questions answered from the very top, pretty much. And the trainers are super active and involved in the community. Uh, just got a whole lot of resources in that community. And in our, what I like to call heart centered home business community, we have a setup like that where the community is virtually self sponsoring. What we have is that the owners are there and they will do at the basic level, at the basic business level, they are there to do a mastermind presentation once a week in which they give a presentation, orientation, welcoming people into the group and telling them what they got themselves into. And then they'll stick around and answer any questions that community members have. And they are very good at sticking around until every question has been answered. I have seen 1 hour masterminds morph into hour and a half and even 2 hour masterminds because these guys are just so super good at making sure every question is answered before they quit the mastermind. And that's at the premium level, a mastermind once a week that is there to answer your questions. Now, at the premium level, there is a mastermind like that virtually every day of the week except for Sunday. So you have access to the business owners, the top trainers, the leaders in the community, and they are there to mastermind with you in a group setting and give their presentation, give their training, and then at the end of the training, they are there to answer your questions. And again, in my experience, they are super good at sticking around until every question has been answered. So in this community, if you got a great sponsor, great, more power to you. That is excellent. But if you don't have a great sponsor, if you have a sponsor that just goes missing in action, in this community, that is really no big deal because the rest of the community is right there to help guide you, answer your questions, help back you up, help you find your level of success. So if you want to check this out, go to my main affiliate link, which is ralphshomebiz.com. Check it out, see if it's right for you. Okay, this wraps up this presentation. Thank you for dropping by. Catch you in future updates, my friends, and take care.
As always, please remember to like, share, and subscribe.